Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. And welcome back to another crypto live stream. This time straight from Dubai. A little bit of an awkward situation that I'm in cuz I didn't really prepare to do a live stream just now, so I am I don't really have the proper setup. But with the news basically that just came out, I could not let this slide, guys. This is a very big day for the Ripple v SEC lawsuit. And guys, make sure you press that like button because this is about to get pretty crazy, all right? So let me quickly say, no, the case is not over. But the entire XRP community is going crazy over on Twitter. You can see every lawsuit person that you know, James Fillon, Jeremy Hogan, everybody just going nutty right now. Look at this. This was posted 4 minutes ago. It got almost 800 likes in 4 minutes. Not over. The case is not over, I repeat. But we have a conclusion basically on the motion to intervene. Guys, and this news came out about 1 minute ago when I started the setup for the live stream, so I don't have all the information. I have actually sent out a couple of emails here to hopefully get a hold of either Jeremy Hogan, John Deaton, or somebody to actually better explain it to us. They haven't yet replied. I'm not sure they actually will still today. But I was trying to get somebody on air here to also explain the situation a little bit better. Maybe they will still reply, guys. If one of them does, I will gladly call them via something like Zoom and get them on the live stream. But we'll have to see, all right? I'm trying my best. But let's cover a couple of things which have just happened, all right? So I basically just saw over on Crypto Law that a new piece of information basically come out. And when I saw it, guys, I got really sad. I really got, because I was like, holy smoke. And you'll understand why in just a second. Guys, when I read this, I got sad because I read this. Because the court is Jordan Deaton, I kind of skipped that part. I was like, for the reasons stated below, Moven's motion is denied. I was like, oh no. Oh boys. Uh-oh. This is going to be bad. This is going to be sad. Oh no. Oh no. But then, if you read further, but Movens shall be permitted to proceed in their individual capacities as Amicus curiae. Now, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. However, this is extremely important and very, very freaking nice for the Ripple v SEC case. Let me explain to you guys exactly why. So this Amicus curiae, of course Latin, means friend of the court. So again, plural Amicus curiae, frequently a person or group who is not a party to an action but has a strong interest in the matter will petition the court for permission to submit a brief in the action with the intent of influencing the court's decision. Right now, the Ripple v SEC lawsuit is in expert discovery phase. And as far as I now know, a lot of these experts, if they also wanted to bring their expertise really from a different perspective inside the court, like we saw one girl do a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember her name. They basically filed to become this Amicus curiae, or whatever you pronounce it at. And well, it basically means that John Deaton now, whom a lot of us have called out to be one of the best proponents of the XP community right now, he's one of the spearheads because he's got the facts, you can't deny that. He's been researching a ton about the Ethereum's conflict of interest, or I should say supposed conflict of interest, and basically the entire SEC from the inside out. He wants to kind of discover, or mostly bring to light about it all. He's recently been on Fox, and right now being a friend of the court. His purpose is going to be to inform the court about things. So it could be, we don't know, about the SEC, their conflict of interest, the internals of how it's strange how they sued Ripple, or the complaint basically about how XRP holders perceive things. Again, guys, make sure you understand, this is not a legal opinion. I am not a legal advisor, also not a financial advisor, but this is what we've perceived throughout the last couple of months of doing our research, basically. And so from whatever I'm seeing, guys, this is a major breakthrough for the case. And it's definitely not strange to have a little clap for John Deaton, guys. You know what? I will allow you guys. There we go. All right. So I just quickly deblocked a couple of words. You know what? Let's see. Let's get it going. You know what? Guys, you know what? Say yes in the chat box right now if you are excited about it too. Or say yeah. I will get rid of spam filter. What is it called? So you guys can just shout out as much as you want. Say yeah for Am I back? I'm not even sure if this is gonna work again. I have no idea. It's been a little bit awkward at that. Guys, can you quickly let me know in the chat box if we are good to go again? We back? So what happened? I don't know. Will this happen again? I don't know. Maybe it's hotel Wi-Fi. I don't know. It scared the crap out of me though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gone for real again. You know, I thought we were gonna be gone again. I thought, oh, yeah, there goes the channel. Yep, we're doomed. I was so scared, guys. Woo. Ooh, you don't want to know how crazy my heart was beating just now, because I thought, oh no, they took my channel down again, those guys. And for all of you that don't see the error which just happened, because I think the YouTube video might skip over it. It went down for, I think, maybe 10 minutes or so. And it might happen again, guys. If it happens, I will be back, but I'll also just make sure that I make a good update video afterwards, because I can't hold this, all right? I can't hold this stuff. Right, my heart can't handle this type of stuff, guys. Woo! Okay. So I moved my entire setup here. I'm not that comfortable anymore sitting down, but at least I got a cable now for internet. Then again, the IT guy at the hotel already told me you cannot properly stream here. Then again, I'm actually in the same hotel that a couple of my YouTube friends were at, and they were streaming like no problem at all. So I don't know. All right, if it goes away again, guys, know that I'm fixing my internet. If that's the issue. Otherwise, I do not know. It was all of a sudden. All right. So, what's been going on, as I've said in the beginning here, congratulations, John Deaton and XP holders. You now have an official voice in the Ripple v. SEC case. Amicus curiae, which is what the judge granted, status allows you to file an official brief, which the judge would take into account when making her final decision. And so, the long and short of it is basically, John Deaton now has the power to tell the judge what's on his mind. And that may be any of the things which he's thinking about, which could be SEC internals, it could be XRP internals, it could be any freaking thing. It could bring up the entire Ethereum discussion. But then again, you should also see it like this. We have just gotten a ticket of, a taste of victory. Why? Well, the SEC clearly wanted everything but John Deaton to enter into this case. They know he is a freaking menace to the peace in the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit. And they tried, but ultimately, they couldn't keep him back. The beast that has been known as John Deaton couldn't be held back. And I think that is a very, very beautiful thing, guys. I am already excited about the near future. You guys are saying Coinbase is down, Facebook is down. To be honest with you guys, if Facebook is down, kind of the half of the freaking internet is down because, well, you got Instagram and WhatsApp straight away. And I'm going to be honest with you, I use WhatsApp a freaking ton. I use Instagram a little bit. I wanted to open Instagram here to actually tell you guys to go follow it, but yeah, not happening, huh? Because I wanted to send a message to somebody on Instagram. No, on, what's it called now? WhatsApp. But it didn't pull through. And by the way, guys, if you want a Telegram to join, you might want to check this one out. It is my DustDBC Telegram group. I can't put it in the chat box anymore, but the link... I can't see the chat anymore, guys. Let me quickly refresh. Let me try. Hopefully nothing breaks now. Come on. Please don't break. Please don't break. Oh, we're still good. All right. We have 6... Uh-oh. I need to... All right, guys, I need to quickly mute the screen. I'm here still, all right? But I have to press something on because I'm seeing, I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be. So I'm quickly, just 1 second, guys. It says here, I'm quickly verifying something, guys, just to make sure, all right? I have also sent a lot of emails to people, see if they want to come and do a little small interview on the live stream. I'm just quickly checking the email to see if somebody replied. Okay, no, never mind. Nobody. All right, too bad. Well, I tried, all right? I quickly wanted to check the email back to see if somebody replied, but they did not, unfortunately. Here's the Telegram link. I'll put it in the YouTube description or in the comment section right there. Oh, so the situation, guys, am I bullish? Am I bearish? Am I excited? Am I buying, selling, blah, blah, blah? I am not going to be going crazy long on this, right? I am interested to see how it's going to flow. So I will open it up for you guys so you can all see as well what's happening with our trade. And XRP is not mooning, obviously, because this is just an intermediary taste of victory. And very often in the bigger battles, you get it happening like this. Where, again, guys, I'm already putting up 2 predictions for you all. By the way, our trade worked perfectly. If you are watching my YouTube videos for a little while, this trade, again, you know, we called it out perfectly. So I wouldn't say let's go buy into it right now because we're going to blast through. But I've been here for so many years, and I can tell you guys with some pretty big certainty that if people really feel as if this decision from the judge is important, then even buying in right now is not a bad idea. I'm just going to be completely open and honest with you. Am I putting my life savings into it right now? No. Are a lot of people doing that though right now as we speak? Yes. So I am just telling you guys, most likely a lot of people are buying in right freaking now because they know the info that I know too. And that is that usually a couple of hours after huge decisions like this, the price starts pumping, sometimes even the day afterwards. I am just saying, not saying you should do the same. I am just saying this very often happens. Same thing like I've been saying for the very big FUD dip, for example. I'm not saying it's going to happen per se or necessarily. I am saying that I've been here for so long and you start recognizing these things, you start seeing some of these patterns. And one that I have really closely to me is that people start going crazy in terms of bullishness a couple of hours afterwards or the day after. You know what I've often had that I'm like, ooh, so for example, we just got some crazy news, so I should buy in, huh? I should go crazy. I should be bullish. I'm like, yeah, I should. And then again, I notice, ooh, yeah, the price is not really moving that much, so probably people didn't care. And then the day afterwards, I see all these articles and people going crazy. That's because we get this news way before the majority of people in the crypto space get it. Let's see. I think this news came out about 35 minutes ago or so. You can already see kind of how the price is reacting to it, huh? Because I think it was 35 minutes or so since the news came out. So let's see. Right now, it's about 5:52. UTC. What's my time actually? It's about 10 p.m. Damn, time is flying, by the way. Let me put it to my own time so I can actually see a little bit better. Okay, so right now it's about 10 p.m. Let's say it happened at about 9 p.m. or so. Right around 9 p.m. Maybe a little bit after 9. Let's actually, we could check back, I think, on John Deaton's Twitter when I just retweeted that. 44 minutes ago, so about 9 after 9. 9 after 9, the news came out. It's this exact minute right there, the news came out. So over the last couple of minutes since we've got that news, the XP price is up about 1.2%, most likely due to enthusiasm and people just going nutty. Anime Wolf says the judge was watching John on Fox. And bam, here we are a few days later after she didn't decide for months. Partially true, partially wrong. What I'm kind of confused about is when I talked with Jeremy, at least the thought that I got was that the judge was going to wait for quite a lot of other decisions to be made first before, talking about this basically. That's again what I kind of got from that. However, her deciding so early, and I'm also, to be honest with you guys, not sure what the difference is going to be between a motion to intervene and becoming a friend of the court. I guess a motion to intervene is kind of like you become your own separate third party. And to become a friend of the court, it's basically you provide information as a third party for the lawsuit, for the betterment of the lawsuit, but you're not like an independent party maybe. Again, I'm not really sure about that. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press that like button. Boom the Nice says only 261 likes. We can instantly get to 500 right now. I know it. Did you hear anything? What? Do you hear anything? What do you mean? Do you all get free songbirds? Well, if you were part of the Flare airdrop, yes, you got free songbird. It just depends on what exchange, because not every exchange has granted it yet. They might still do so. We shall see. Tommy says I've liked it already. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Again, you don't have to, but it helps the channel grow a little bit. And I'm trying to reach 150k subs by the end of the year. What are we going to do in terms of giveaway, huh? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm still thinking of doing something cool. I already told you guys, if XRP hits $5 this year, we're going to be doing a crazy, what was it, $10? I think it was $5. Then we're going to be doing a crazy giveaway as well. But I think also if we hit 150k subs, at first I was thinking maybe face reveal. Now I'm thinking maybe something else. I don't really know. I don't really know just quite yet, but it should be something cool. We also got a donation at the start, and I missed it because, again, we had an issue with the internet. So I'm very sorry for the person who donated something. I will look at it, and if I ever see you again, I will definitely thank you for it. I don't know exactly how to view it now, though, guys, because it's out of my reach here. Can you give us a quick summary of the news? Of course I can, guys. So the news is we just got a new order from the judge. And it is basically her saying, you know what, motion to intervene denied. And I got very sad, very scared, because I was like, oh no, that's very, very bad. But then she hit us with the plot twist, 180, bam, saying, for the reasons stated below, which is a long letter, movements, which again is John Deaton. Let's actually read the full part here. Before the court is Jordan Deaton, James Lamont, Tyler Lamont, Mia Lamont, Mitchell McKenna, and Christiana Warner's movements motion to intervene as defendants in the action pursuant to the Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 24, which is docket number 122. For the reasons stated below, movements motion is denied, but movements shall be permitted to proceed in their individual capacities as amicus curiae. So, as I view it, he will not be able to intervene as the XRP community with everybody, but he will be able to provide his and his own opinions on everything as a professional, basically, or a friend of the court. He, John Deaton, who is very knowing of everything, I guess, in that sense, is going to be informing the court to help her make her decision, which I really can't in any way, shape, or form see as bad. This is very, very freaking nice. Face your audience. Again, with enough, if we get enough, I guess, people who are in the community, I will check you guys out. I will say hi. All right, make sure you also join the Telegram if you want to talk in there. You don't have to, but it might be fun. In terms of our trade, guys, I'm letting you guys know once more. Even going long right now, it's not that crazy an idea. Just letting you know. Is it risky? A little bit, but we can actually put up a couple of parameters to maybe try it out. Let's see here. So let's put up a 3% stop loss. Yes, like right there. So even from this point of 4, right? Let's just see how this is going to play out. Because very often people have done this before, right? They basically buy when things are getting nutty, crazy. Let's put our take profit like right around there, a little bit below the target. I guess that's the second target, though. It's pretty high up, but it might still work out. It's a 1-minute chart. Let's go 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's pretty small here, but you see it still, right? It's this thing right there. It's a little bit small. But you guys get the idea. Could this work? It could very much so, yes. Why and how? Well, because literally, guys, every single time that this stuff happened, why do you guys say you can barely hear me? What's going on? How's this sound for the rest of you guys? Because it says my sound is very loud, so I'm not exactly sure. I can put it up like a lot louder, but it just depends on what you guys are saying. Sounds fine. It's on their end. That is fine. That is good. Okay. Patch says, did John Deaton get approval? Yes, he did. He is joining the case, but it's again not in his motion to intervene, like I've said just now a couple of times. He is going to be joining as an individual, as basically an expert, as a friend of the court. He's going to be advising the court. We can check it out a little bit. But let's actually see if we have a little small conclusion part. Okay, so on the motion to intervene, this is the discussion, right? Legal standard. I don't know the legal standard of it. It's just justification for why it's fine. We want the decision. We want the decision. Analysis. Where's the conclusion? Let's see here. There's no case law that addresses the specific circumstances presented here. That's actually kind of funny as well, huh? Like what we're seeing now is the first time ever. A lot of people are not understanding that even for the judge here, she has a very difficult choice to make, because we've never seen the exact circumstances which we're facing now ever before. So there's not really that much to base it on anyway. However, I see one thing here. Here, movements and defendants have an identity of interest because they share the identical ultimate objective And the ultimate objective, even if they had different strategies and motives for achieving that objective, both movements and defendants, which is, again, John Deaton and Ripple, and this is, again, also 20,000 others, basically, seek the same outcome, a holding that XRP, particularly XRP currently being traded, is not a security. So my own personal understanding as of this point, I might change my mind on that later, but this is as of this point, is that the judge basically denied John Deaton's motion to intervene, but granted him the friend of the court status because ultimately him and Ripple have the same objective, which is XRP coming out on top. And even though that's not completely the case, because Ripple fights for Ripple, XP holder fight for XP holder, what exactly could Ripple want? What exactly could XRP want? Ultimately, it is kind of the same thing, which I can put a foot behind. I'm not sure if the SEC gave this as a response or the judge said it, because this is in the analysis point. However, I can, of course, come to some conclusion here. And see also saying permissive intervention is inappropriate. The Second Circuit has noted that a permissive intervention in SEC enforcement activities is disfavored for some reason. Here, the threshold is met because there are common questions of law and fact between movements and defendants' assertions regarding the status of XP. However, intervention is nevertheless not warranted because it would unduly delay or prejudice the adjudication of the rights of the SEC and defendants. Where a grant of a motion to intervene would require further discovery, a court may properly deny the motion for prejudicing the existing parties due to delay. Yeah, ultimately, guys, she denied it, whatever. All right, let's kind of go away from that one. Let's go to the more important point, which is what was granted. Movements shall, however, be permitted to act as an amici curiae. There is no governing standard, rule, or statute prescribing the procedure for obtaining leave to file for an amicus brief in the district court. And so deciding whether to permit an individual to act as amicus curiae lies in the firm decision of the district court. So as I firmly grab it now, the judge was like, because it would kind of be like a little bit cumbersome, not too nice, we have to deny the motion to intervene. But since I want to hear what John Deaton has to say and his group, I guess, let's put it in here as a, I don't know, how do we put it? As a friend of the court to make sure that we can hear the opinion while following the law exactly. So in the end, guys, everything I'm reading here sounds very freaking good. And anybody claiming now that it's clickbait or not breaking news, get out of here, guys. This is really, it's really amazing news, actually. In terms of price, guys, I don't know, because we can't see in people's heads. But I am telling you, this is a very bullish thing for the Ripple SEC lawsuit. That the judge already allowed this is just very nice. Usually an amicus brief should be allowed in the following circumstances, and that basically cites up what we have now as well. The court concludes that amici status strikes a proper balance between permitting movements to assert their interest in this case and allowing the parties to remain in control of the litigation. So, yeah, again, this actually makes perfect sense to me that they chose to let John Deaton give out his opinion and basically get some extra, or at least show his interest in the case, while also making sure that it's just a battle between Ripple and the SEC. The named parties should always remain in control, with the amicus merely responding to the issues presented by the parties. An amicus cannot initiate, create, extend, or enlarge issues. Further, an amicus has no right to appeal or dismiss issues. Movements may... Okay, so I guess as a motion to intervene, you get the right to do all of that, which makes a case just a lot more difficult, I guess, as well. Movements may view XRP differently from defendants, and thus may stress different arguments. And so, even if intervention is unavailable, they will provide the court with a meaningful perspective and will help ensure complete and plenary presentation of difficult issues so that the court may reach a proper decision. John Deaton is going to be informing the court. Guys, in the chat box right now, where are you all watching from? I'm seeing Ireland there in the chat box. I'm seeing South Africa. I'm seeing a lot of you guys say the internet is crashing. What websites are down, guys? Because here for me, WhatsApp, just Facebook and all that stuff is down. What do you got? And what's down for y'all? You get a lot of you guys saying the internet is down. I mean, things are doing fine. But I think Facebook is just down as a company. I don't know what else is down. Is Coinbase down? Some of you guys were shouting that. Let me type it in. Let me see on my phone here. Let's see. Coinbase down on my phone. No, Coinbase is not down, it says here. Bampa says if internet is down, they won't be able to answer. That's true. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny as well. That's really funny. I like that. Nathan White says, so does this mean John, he is to see the evidence filed under seal? I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about those types of details. I honestly have no idea about what John gets to see. Most importantly, he gets to provide. I guess that's mostly what you should be asking yourself. What can he provide? What can he give? Spowie says, coincidence that things are down? Tell me. It depends. I don't know anything else except for Facebook that is down. So it's not really a coincidence if just one company is having some issues. You guys are saying, oh, Instagram down too, or what's that? It's the same company. It's one company. It's the same thing as YouTube goes down and Google goes down, right? Same company. Alphabet. Okay, you're saying Vodafone. I'm seeing Vodafone. It could be, again, one of those servers which you talked about before, but I think it's just Facebook. Blockchain? Or you mean blockchain.com, or you mean the blockchain is down? Because that would be funny. Let's see. Blockchain.com down. It could be. Let's see how they are doing. No, it says here completely operational. I see no incidents reported. Just look at down detector. I'm checking it out. I mean, I'm literally checking a couple of different websites to see what you guys are talking about, but I see almost nothing as having a problem. I just check for how many reports are put up, but it's just Facebook. Whatever. I'm down. Yeah. Oh, you're down on your money? Oof. Okay, I'm not sure. I think a lot of you guys are just talking about the freaking prices are being down, guys. I'm talking about websites being down, just not accessible. Facebook is down, but ETH is goring. ETH gas fees are soaring. Yeah. Okay, that I cannot read. All right. Let's see here. However, in order to maintain the balance between parties and amici, or amici, how do I pronounce that word as well? How do I pronounce that in Latin? Amis. I'm assuming it's amis, right? Because if any of amis, I think it's amis. Amici pronunciation. I think it's amis. Let's see here. How to pronounce. Come on, let's go for a guide, guys.
And that's the way you express your amici or something.
Oh, she says amici. What?
Ocarina is an iPhone game, and
Lo dica han detto ai dolci amici addio, e che ero nuovo peregrin d'amore punge.
Your year when it might be too late. An important step to their futures. And according to instructor Anna Amici,
They're all saying amici. What? Let's see it again.
pronouncenames.com.
Oh, a little bit of an advertisement.
Amici.
But they're all using the Italian one. Here we go. How to pronounce.
Designating someone who is not a party looking at how to pronounce this Latin phrase.
Why did not just say it? What is this?
The issues indicate curiae, the amicus curiae. Otherwise, amicus curiae.
Amicus curiae. All right. Okay. Interesting. I just I got a lot of different opinions just now. Yeah, amicus. Whatever. I don't give a. You know what? People will deal with it. You pronounce it however way we. I know it's Latin, guys. Don't get me wrong. I know, but I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Yeah, and I thought amis was friend. That's what I thought as well. But I heard if you've been a student in Amsterdam, you know amis. You know it because people say it. Whatever. I don't give a crap. We'll pronounce it. We'll pronounce it how we can pronounce it. The SEC argues that I'm struggling again, guys. Amicus. Yeah, but it's about this one. It's not about amicus. It's about the. Somebody says amici. No, I know. You guys are all saying amici. No way. Stop being weird. Hey, bro, it's not easy for me. I'm gonna just go with some. Okay, I'm seeing 3 people say amici. Okay, if you guys are trolling me, amici it is. All right, I thought it was amici, but we're going for amici. What's the definition? Friend of the court. Amici curiae. Amicus. Amici. Sounds weird to me. All right, we're going for Avicii. All right. The SEC argues that Amici. No, it ain't rolling off the tongue right, guys. We should go for Avicii. Amici's status is inappropriate. Yeah, of course they're gonna try and argue that because movements are not neutral parties, and I guess I also see where they're coming from in that sense as well, guys. Okay. I see one interesting thing. So, Flavor D says ami is French, Dusty. In Amsterdam, they say vriend, not ami. I told you, if you've been a student in Amsterdam, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not a student in Amsterdam, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, Flavor. But I'm not guessing. I'm not like saying, oh, maybe. No, I'm stating a fact. So, it's not a question. Okay, Joe says, will John Deaton provide daily updates to the public now? That's a good question. I'm definitely looking out for that. Roughly translates to SEC nightmare. That's also very true. Let's see what else we can find. I mean, from a certain perspective, right? We don't really know. We don't really care. Whatever the freaking SEC thought about the situation, why would we ever give 5 seconds to care about what they say? I mean, it's all not relevant anymore because the judge made a decision anyway, and that decision has been nice for us, I guess. No worries, Flavor. I get you. Okay. For the reasons stated above, Moven's motion to intervene is denied, which again looked very negative when I first saw it. Moven shall be permitted to act as amici curiae, as described in this order. The clerk of the court is directed to terminate the motion, ECF 122, so ordered. Okay. Let's see how the price is moving along, guys. What do you expect? All right, let's say here. What do you guys think over the next couple of hours? Will the price go up or down over this situation? What do you guys think is going to happen? What do you guys think is going to happen? It's a very, very strange situation right now that we're in. Because if we're being honest, the price should have already moved more over this short amount of time. If people were that excited. Then again, very often people act about it like the day afterwards. So what are you guys thinking? Do we, pump it up? You got to pump it. Or should we be a little bit more conservative? Hogan tweeted 50 minutes ago. You can check it out real quick, what he wrote down. You got to know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. You got to know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. You got to know, pump it up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And maybe someone tagged me. They didn't. No. That is too bad. Maybe somewhere over here. No, they did not do that. Pump it up. I'm trying to find his name again. Jeremy Hogan. Alright, no, I cannot find it. Alright. Jeremy Hogan. We have found Jeremy Hogan. Let's see us, please. 60 minutes ago. Okay. Look at this from Judge Torres' order, granting amicus status to XP holders. Yes, Judge, a lot of things about this case are backwards. Why would 22,000 XRP security holders want to intervene as defendants in a case where the SEC is supposed to be representing them? To be honest with you, that's actually one of the most frugal, strange, not understandable parts of this lawsuit, if you ask me. The fact that the judge not even said, you know what? John Deaton has, and the 22,000 XP holders, have more to do with the defendants than the SEC is supposed to protect them, makes it make sense that John Deaton wants to intervene, but also makes everything kind of questionable. Like, how did we get to this point? How do we get to a point where the guys who are supposed to protect you are the ones you're fighting against, and that you have more in common with the people whom are being attacked than the people who are protecting? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's a really, really important point to kind of think about. Tyler says, we should all know by now, this stuff is not going to move until this is over. Would news be damned? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. A lot of people say the price is not moving, or all news comes out but the price is not moving. Are you guys really sad about that though? I mean, I really can't see it as a bad thing that we are basically neutral in price or something like that. Because a lot of you guys are forgetting, it could have been that XRP literally got to 2 or 3 cents, 11 cents, maybe around that area because of a lawsuit. And I really would like to put up here that I think most cryptos would actually go down to the ground given the same circumstances that Ripple is in. And when I mean ground, I'm talking bare freaking ground. It's actually pretty impressive that Ripple has stayed up this much in terms of price, and was actually possible to go to, I'm going to call it 66% of all-time high at about $2, even though they were being sued. It's pretty impressive. A lot of people are overlooking that fact, saying, oh, XP not moving, XP not moving. They're being sued for being complete, fraud, or being completely, guilty, basically. It's pretty significant that they're still running. Okay, Murph says, if you're a friend, you can't introduce discovery, make motions, etc., but you can weigh in on motions. You can weigh in on motions in the sense that you can advise the court once decisions have been made. You can't indeed make motions, you can't deny motions, you can't do anything like that. You can... It says no. Oh, okay, good. Every time my stream says no connection, I get a small heart attack, guys. I get a small heart attack, and I want to cry. I want to burst out into cry. Because I keep thinking, oh, they got my channel again, boys. They got my channel again. Hey, by the way, if you haven't pressed that like button yet, let's get to 500 likes. We got about 800 people watching. About 10,000 people who pressed the stream on by now. Let's get to 500 likes. Why not, right? It was the singing. Did we did anything yet in terms of price? Nope, we have not done anything yet. Price not moving. I want to see some predictions in the chat box, though, guys. What do you all expect? Do you think the price is going to go up? Let's do a 24-hour span. So right now the price is about $1.04. $1.04.5. Do you guys think the price will be up or down within 24 hours from now? 20 hours from now, where will price be? Up, down. All right, I'm just putting that little poll in the chat box there. You guys just quickly press the button. Would you think... I should have maybe put sideways. You know what? If you think sideways, just don't answer. You got to pick one or the other, up or down. And again, it doesn't matter whatever you are doing right there. If you say up, it's fine. Down is fine. Firetech? Firetech is what happened. John Deaton basically got allowed to be in the court as a friend of the court to basically advise the judge on new motions and new things. Basically, he's going to give his opinion to the court every time that it's necessary. Lussa says, hey guys, and hi Dusty. The case is evolving nicely, and I hope it will continue that way and end with a good settlement and regulation that benefits all crypto. Yeah, I'm definitely on the same, page for hoping that. As it currently stands, things are looking good though, right? Things are looking good if you ask me. A lot of you guys are saying sideways. Let's open Le Trading View. You know what? Why not? Oh, I already have Le Trading View open here. Never mind. Let's close it again. Le Trading View. We have it open right here. Okay. Things are actually looking good on Trading View as well, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Things are actually looking really, really beautiful. Oh, look at that. We actually got a beautiful break. Holy smokes. You guys should have actually warned me that Bitcoin was going on a manic freaking run just now. Okay, guys, I don't want to sound like a freaking moron, but I missed it. Yet, if we follow this DBC theory, I should actually be taking a long position and opening it right now as we speak, because we just got a breakout on the Bitcoin pair as well. Oh, we just got a breakout on the Bitcoin pair. The only problem is we have a very, very close edge here at about $50,000 is going to be a little bit of a barrier, 50 to 50.3 thousand. However, again, following technicals, we should actually open a long position right here because we just got a breakout of a very important area with confirmation. Should we open up a trade live? If you guys are saying yes, I'm just going to do it. Is it going to work? I don't know, but that's again the theory. And again, you all know it. We can lose one to win many, if you guys get the drift. Our XP trade is still doing fine as well. Let's open a Bitcoin trade up. You know what? Let's do it. I'll open a Bitcoin trade with you guys live. And again, I'm already admitting it can go wrong. It can really. But we're going to try because my theory is that if I take enough of these trades, which I've done, it works out. Only problem is I am not as focused as I usually am now because I'm live streaming. So let's put I don't know how much money is in this account. This is my YouTube account. Let's do one Bitcoin worth. And, oh, this is 100 times. I'm like, ooh, it's like, how can I do one Bitcoin on this? I don't know that much money. How much should we do? One Bitcoin is... Oh, I want to do isolated. One Bitcoin. No, this can't be right. Let's see here. Okay, so one Bitcoin. I can do 0.1 Bitcoin, I think, on this account. Unfortunately. I guess we could do a little bit more leverage. Let's do 15 times leverage. Let's go for it, guys. I'm going to try something. Yeah, we'll see if it works out. 15 times leverage. There we go. And we will do 0.1 Bitcoin. Fine. I'm not sure how much money's in the account. I think 1,500 or 500 bucks this is. No, it's just 300 bucks. Okay, let's do 0.2 then. There we go. They should work, right? Or do I not have enough for it? I do. All right, perfect. All right, let's go. Let's wait it out. So why am I taking this trade, guys? Why am I taking this trade right now as we speak? It's because it's a theory, and I've told you guys about this before. We're a little bit too late already. Okay, you can see. I'm telling you guys, this is usually how I trade, and I have been doing this for so many months. Works like a charm. Have made a lot of money this way. So what we got is a breakout. You can see the breakout candle. Here it happened too, right? Why did I not take a trade right here? It's because we didn't get confirmation. We didn't get the green candle afterwards to confirm. Right now we got a breakout candle plus confirmation. I usually like to buy in right here at about 48,950, I think, because I usually buy in or try to buy in halfway throughout this candle, so right around here. However, I usually put up a couple of orders. If I have all the time in the world, I put up a couple of orders here to basically buy limits to around this area and to actually kind of hedge myself as well. Where do I put my stop loss? Most likely right around here. Let me see how much of a loss that would be. Yeah, around. I would most likely go for about 4%. Because I'm going to actually try to catch the breakout here too. But I am willing to, again, if we get to this area, for example, above 50,000, then I'm going to basically take my stop loss and put it at our entry level. Because this is a scary area where we can actually bounce back quite hard. So I would put my stop loss most likely just below this point. Why do I not have a stop loss open right now? Because it's only a couple $100 that I can lose. So I'm comfortable just letting it ride and seeing what happens. Can this go bad? Of course, guys. I'm really trying to put into you guys' heads here. This is not carefree. This is not a certain thing. This is methodical thinking and methodical trading. A lot of my boxes have been ticked. And that's what the calculations I've done. If I take, for example, 100 of these trades, I know that, for example, 50 of them will work. You might think, oh, you only have a 50% win rate, maybe. Could be. However, every time you lose 3%. every time you win, for example. All right, so 3% is again times 10 usually, so that's about 30% on the trade, all right? It's not all your money. Every time you win, you make 150%. Are you guys getting the drift? So if your win rate is 50-50, which I guess over a long period of time, mine would be close to maybe 50-50. It could definitely be. However, if you look at the short term here, guys, my rate has been really high because I've been more conservative on the trading part. I haven't really been taking too many. And I would tell you guys as well, usually I do this with a lot more money, as I've said before, and I cannot recommend you to do anything. I will not tell you to do, buy, or sell anything. I'm just letting you guys know that this is what I usually do, and this is also what it kind of looks like. All right, we get a breakout. Okay, cool. So even though my emotions might say, oh, Dusty, we're so close to an important area, don't do it. This is what the strategy looks like. When we get breakouts of critical levels, I try to buy into it. And I'm going to say that right now we put in a couple $100 because mostly just to kind of prove to you guys how I usually roll about it. Now it's a good example. If we were to actually break out though of the, I think it's a bigger triangle, right? Or is it just a trend line? Let's see. If we actually break out the trend line though, guys, I'll be doing this with some significant money and I'll show you guys, right? So right now we have a very minor breakout, minor money. If we break out of the bigger trend line, so that's basically, again, a green candle like this with another green candle afterwards. I'm buying like a freaking madman, and I'll show you guys live in a video if we get the chance to, all right? I'll show you guys what I meant pretty shortly here. I wish I had some more money in the account, not because I'm certain it's going to win, but to show you guys. All right. Guy one came in with almost $5 or so, something saying, love your content, Dusty. You're always here. BTC fighting for 50,000, XP gonna follow. I hope you didn't mean XP to fight for $50,000, but yeah, Bitcoin is fighting an interesting battle here. It's going positively though, if you ask me. Same thing for the XP front. On the daily, on the weekly, everything is looking positive. Weekly, I would most likely start buying like a madman XP once we get to $1.20. You can see the symmetrical triangle, right, for XRP that we need to kind of break through. So at $1.20, if we break out of that, I'll be buying XRP like a madman. Again, guys, I'm doing all of this over on Bybit because they've been treating me really fair. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you, within 1 or 2 weeks, I have a very big XRP competition coming up. I'm the only guy on YouTube that can run XRP competitions on Bybit. And that means free, I don't want to say it too loud before my channel gets taken down again, but that means free XRP out there. I'm just telling you guys, because I just talked to them today, and there's no benefit in it giving away money for me unless I enter myself, which I might do, because if I win, it's also free money for me. Of course. But then again, I'm always kind of thinking, I should leave this spot for one of you guys. But last time, it was 10,000 XRP. This time, I am hoping it's going to be 100,000 XRP. All right, let's shut up about that until I have the official info. Just wanted to quickly prepare you guys for it. I've tried my best, so my best for that. It's crazy. Okay, I just saw a couple of updates on Twitter on my phone. Let me quickly see. I see John Dean has been tweeting out. Crypto, James Fillon, Jeremy Hogan. You guys are amazing. True heroes of the XRP community. Just tweeting something out to those guys. Let me see. I'll just go to my own tweet so I can easier find it that way. Here we go. So John Deaton just said, thank you, Jimmy. Everyone in this community knows that James Fillon is second to none when keeping XP holders timely informed. This court's decision was no different. Jimmy allowed Crypto Law to post it first because he's not only a legal scholar, but also a gentleman. And that's because they both got the memo, and he basically waited a couple of minutes and then stated, court gives John Deaton power to brief questions of law on behalf of individual movements. This is a huge win for the XP community because the interests of the individual movements and the XP community are aligned. Yes. Court stated that movements in their individual capacities shall be permitted to act as Amicus curiae in this action, and as such, movements shall be allowed to assist the court by briefing legal issues relevant to the case as approved in advance by the court. The court contemplated that such assistance will be most beneficial during briefing on dispositive motions, but may exercise its discretion to request or deny further applications as appropriate. Big congratulations to John Dean's decision in Crypto Law Library shown above. Woo! It's good stuff, though, guys. This is good stuff. This is what gets your blood pumping a little bit, huh? This is that juicy stuff. Justin says BTC chart shows breakout, but XP chart shows confirmed correction incoming. How so? Whenever I look at XRP, I kind of think, meh. So it's basically struggling at the 0.618 Fibonacci level, but it basically bounced from the trend line just now. Here, I actually told you guys as well that I'm not sure if I actually said I'm going long or if I say we should. Well, either of the two. I actually trade quite often, guys. If you're wondering, I trade quite often, but I don't really show everything on video. But I try to share as much information as I can. And if I ever lose, guys, don't think about it the wrong way. If I ever lose or make a mistake, like for example our Bitcoin trade right now, I will honestly tell you, because I'm not going to always be right. Let's just be honest here. Let's be open with these things. What do you use for trades? Wade says Bybit, link down below. But in terms of how do I scout this, the website I'm using right now is TradingView. Also, I think a link for that is also down below. And X basically finding some resistance at $1.07. Yeah, I guess worst case scenario, we're going to be bouncing back from the 0.5 Fibonacci at about 96 cents though for XRP, because I don't really think we're going to see any lower ground for XRP in the near future at all. Let's see what you guys are saying. Justin says, good luck, man. I hope it goes to the moon. Yeah, guys, I'm hoping so too. Whew. We're just chilling right now, I guess, huh? I guess we kind of should just chill now, I guess. Because right now, we're just seeing all these things collide. All these coincidences and everything are just kind of coming together. You know, piece by piece, the puzzle pieces are coming together. And I guess you could say it's really enjoyable on my end. Because we're just watching it unfold. And if you're like me, where you have this in the back of your head idea that, oh, we're going to win anyway. It's just a lot more satisfying, I guess. It's just very satisfying when you're thinking they're going to win, basically. I'll leave the link for Bybit as well in the chat box. Again, big competition coming up, guys. If you want to enter, make sure you are part of the team. I don't know if it's going to be a team or an individual thing. I think it's going to be an individual trading competition. But as I've said before, whenever I launch a trading competition, it's not about how much money you make or how much money you win with. It's about, I guess, kind of luck. And sometimes it's percentages. It depends. Gary Gensler doesn't care. His job is just delay. I don't know about that. Katie says, love you, Dusty. Would you consider opening up your own coffee shop in the DEM after mass adoption? No, I really didn't think about that. Could you explain the leverage concept for peasants? It's very simple. You have $10. You can trade with $10, right? Well, yes, but no. Because in theory, you can leverage some other people's money. Sounds strange? Kinda. However, what it allows you to do is basically trade as if you had more money than you actually have. In the end, all you can lose, depending on your settings, is the money that you put in. However, your percentages basically change. So if you, for example, use 10 times leverage, you are putting in $10, but you're trading with 100. So if the price goes up, 10%, it's basically the same as, okay, you were trading with $100 and it goes up 10%. Or you can see it like this. Every percent that it goes into a certain direction, it's multiplied by the factor which you've basically leveraged with. Again, that works two ways. If prices go up 1% and you had 10 times leverage, you have 10% profit. If prices go down 1%, you also lose 10. You guys get the idea. It's also leveraged. And so whenever I take profit at 10 to 15%, that depends on how much money I'm trading with. The more money I'm trading with, the smaller my gaps are going to be. Sometimes I actually... I threw my phone on my watch. We're good, though. We're good to go. The more money I trade with, the less basically I risk. And so, for example, whenever we talk about 15%, you should always look on whether or not it's 15% before or after leverage. Because if it's with leverage, then it could mean we got 150 or more percent profit. For example, I can show you guys right now on Bybit here. Our trade on the BTC right now is minus 2%, right? That's our actual minus on the amount of money that we put in. So here you can see on our XRP trade, we are in plus 200% basically. So we put in 800 or 900 bucks. We are trading with 10,000 XRP, but we are basically, at $2,000 or about $1,700 profit on the amount of money that we put in. But again, you can see we're using 10 times leverage on that. And the liquidation is short with high leverage. Of course, I mean, liquidation, you should see it like this. If you go down 10% while you're trading with 10 times leverage, then 10 times 10 is 100. Right? So you can only go at maximum down 10%, basically. If it hits 46.2 thousand, does it get liquidated? Damn. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let us see. I will gladly keep this open for you guys just to see what happens, all right? It's my strategy, so it might stop working. What kind of watch is it? You'll find out one day, Francisco. Maybe I'll show you one day. Charles Gasparino tweeted 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, Charles has kind of done his job, though. He's put Ripple/XP on the map quite significantly. And I guess the most important part of his job right now is just kind of keep spreading that. But I'm not exactly sure what he could be tweeting, except for just kind of, congrats to John Deaton. Justin says, shows it's literally going to dump no more than 10 to 15 minutes from now. Ooh, okay. And XP Minimalist says, yeah, I try to explain. So you put a stop loss above it, right, Dusty? That depends on if you're going, of course. So you mean you put a stop loss above your liquidation price? That depends. Liquidation usually has a couple of fees attached to it, so you try to, not get to that liquidation point, depending. Sometimes, like for example, this trade, I'm just letting it slide because as I guess I should just blatantly put up, I don't really care what happens. If we make money, we make money. If we don't, we don't. But we shall see. I will most likely add a take profit on it, though, a little bit later today if I get to it. But the reason I don't put a stop loss is just purely because I'm willing to take the risk of it all going down. Usually, I would, if it's more money that I'm playing around with. Is the platform available for people outside the US? I am not inside the US, so it's available for most of the world. I don't think it's available in the United States. But the rest of the world, it is fine for, I believe. At least I'm using it. I'm not in the US. I think only people in the US might not have the easiest time using it. Again, you don't have to. You can use your own platform that you like. I just like this one. It's not that difficult. You use whatever you want to. Charles going live on Fox. Okay. Very peculiar, though. I guess we shall see in the near future what happens, huh? Very, very interesting. See XRP real quick. I still wonder if people are going to pick up on this news and go crazy bullish or not. I really wonder. It's about to be interesting, guys. It's about to be really freaking interesting. I'm curious. Very curious, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, will people, get to it or not? Very interesting. All right. Wow, we still have 750 people watching, though, huh? That's crazy. You guys are always amazing. You know it. You already know it, guys. You guys are all amazing. I love every single one of you. But I want to quickly notify you all again. We're trying to get to 150,000 subs by the end of the year. If you are not subscribed to the channel just quite yet, know that you will most likely not find a channel out there that provides crypto news faster than we do. It might be higher production quality. It might be different sorts of news. But I provide the crypto news so freaking fast. And I think a lot of people here, 131,000 people will vouch for that. Say, yep, that's true. I try my best is best. Somebody's trying to what the clasp sounds like. Oh, let's do it again. Oh, I missed. How you freaking know the? I'll take it off. I'll do the clasp again. Let's see. This is gonna be difficult. Yeah, you can't hear that, right? How can you? I can hear the difference. Damn. Dusty, what do you think about all these social platforms going down? I mean, it's only Facebook, so it's not that bad. And by the way, guys, as I've said before, I would have basically made 2 trades, which is both long on XRP and Bitcoin. Will it work on both of them? I'm not sure, but that's again what my strategy is telling me. Dexter says, "Do you love me, Dusty?" Of course I do, my friend. You're my brother. All you guys are. Barry has news on Facebook. I am not going to read that out loud because I cannot confirm, and I cherish my YouTube channel. Dusty, what does a stop loss mean? It just in easy words, it's just a automatic selling point. So let's say you bought something at a price and you want to make sure that you cannot lose more than 10%, then it basically is an automatic seller. That's what you should kind of see it as. A stop loss is automatic sell. Dusty, how do you feel about BitBoy getting a Lambo? Did you punch the air? Why would I punch the air? Why in the world would I punch the air? Why would I do that? Interesting. Just waking up in Australia. Do you mind recapping the XP news? Yeah, the long story short about it is John Deaton has been granted as a friend of the court. He can make, at least, he can kind of advise the court now on certain matters. And the court basically decided that John Deaton has more to do with defendants or Ripple. And that all the XP community holders, basically deserve to have their opinion heard about it in the SEC. That's kind of the long and short of it. So, I mean, yeah, that's actually the easy summary for it now. Okay, you know what? I'll ask a new question. Do you guys think that this XRP hypothetical trade that we've put up here, guys, this one right here, do you think we'll take profit or do you think it will be stopped out? So we have about 77% profit if we win or about 30% profit if we lose. What do you guys think will happen? First of all, you guys don't even know if I have a Lambo or not. That's one thing. Second of all, what if I buy a Lambo like right now? Okay, you don't know. But what if first of all, you wouldn't see. So what's the point in me buying one? And second of all, what? Why would I be jealous or what? I think you get the wrong idea of the type of person I am. I don't get jealous, guys. I've long crossed that point. I would never get jealous of something like that anymore. Material like that, it don't interest me. Can it be fun to car? Yes. But jealousy? No. But I wish him the best. I never wish ill of him. Even though I think a lot of the things which he says are definitely peculiar. I don't wish ill of him. If he wants to buy that, go right ahead and do it. Did XP break out of the trend line? No, not really. I don't believe. I don't think XP broke out anything just now. Not yet. Maybe on the short term there's something else which we've missed, but I don't think there's anything too significant that happened for XP just quite yet. The altcoins, I guess, are still doing amazing. So that's again the general altcoin market cap broke out of the bullish flag. Yeah, ultimately, for a lot of people, it's actually worth it to just kind of live a lower standard for a little bit. Not everybody, you know, some people have already made it so far. For some people, it's worth it to live below their means a little bit more and stack up, you know. And in my own opinion, crypto is really an end solution, basically meaning you don't need any other investment once you've got the crypto, meaning this is going to be the wealth maker rather than the thing you use to make your wealth eventually with. That's again on me, my own personal thought process. So for a lot of people, it might not be a good idea to actually cash their crypto out for a car, for example, or something like that. But a lot of people disagree. And I've talked to so many people who've bought Ferraris. Can I say a lot of people? No, it's been like 2 or 3 actually. No, I'm being honest with you. That have bought Ferrari or Lambo. Let's be completely open. One guy I know bought a Ferrari. One guy I know bought a Bentley. And one guy I know bought a Lamborghini with their crypto. And I'm not really a fan of it. I'm like, all in Dubai, by the way. And you guys know a couple of them, most likely. If you watch a lot of YouTube, you know a couple of them. It's like, ooh, it's not what I would do. But hey, everybody got their own choices, you know? You know what I just have? Because I've actually bought things with my crypto before. So I'm not going to say exactly what I bought, but I bought some things. And I actually, at the start, because I bought some stuff when Bitcoin was at maybe like $3,000, maybe $4,000. And I even remember watching a video from Trayvon, or whatever his name is, Trayvon. He used to be a really big YouTuber in the crypto space, not anymore. And he used 14 Bitcoin, I think, to buy a Mercedes GLE, I think, back in the time. 14 Bitcoin, I think he used, which was maybe $70,000. That's funny, huh? 14 Bitcoin for $70,000 he used. I remember it really clearly. So I remember at the time, too, that I used, I think, maybe 1 Bitcoin or so to buy an item. Well, it was, again, I don't know how much Bitcoin was at, but at least a tenth of what it is right now. And after a little while, when the Bitcoin price went up like $3,000, I felt so gutted. I felt so bad. And after years and years, I'm like, oh, you know what? It's part of the process and it's all fine. But I just know for a lot of people, it's not worth it. Because you'll always have this guilt of, ooh, I shouldn't have spent my crypto. Which is also why I never will get a crypto card. I never want to spend crypto on a card like that. It isn't me. And yes, we are living in Dubai right now. For a long time. At least that's the plan. So if you guys are over here, hit me up. Actually, a couple of you guys have hit me up already, but I'm not sure exactly what to do. Maybe we should just kind of launch a small event here eventually. Would be fun, maybe. Could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. All right. But guys, I think that was it for my news of right now, because I covered a lot of stuff here in terms of the lawsuit. We got a couple other small parts coming later today. If you enjoyed this, guys, make sure you press that like button. Are you from the States? No, I'm not from America, no. I speak Dutch, Netherlands. Like in Nederlands, hè? Lekker, Gabi. Ja, lekker. Even lekker, hè? Lekker, gozer. There's a double top. Yes, so we talked about it before. Let me just kind of end off on a little note here. Leverage trading is not easy. Don't underestimate it. I get a lot of people who say, "Oh man, it's I make so much money," or "Oh, I lost so much money." Blah, blah. You see all the good and the bad. Make sure you are careful, all right, guys? Make sure you trade to trade another day, sort of. Don't risk it all on one thing. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi. See you guys again in another one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And the Moon Inspector says, show your face to the world. You'll get 10 times more subs. I really do believe so, indeed. Eventually, I will. All right? Eventually, I might do that. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And adios, amigos.